This is a classical arm balance in the Vinyasa flow style, and you'll be learning the basics, so learning the functional anatomy and also adaptations for you to really get in and ignite your core strength and also strengthen your arms as well. This pose requires the whole body working in a union, so total body integration, and it's really all about the core. So through our preparatory poses, we will awaken the body so we can get to this strengthening shape. We'll begin though in a short and simple meditation. So please come onto your mat, set yourself up so that you can be comfortable and your spine can be uplifted and long. When you do that, then place your hands to your thighs or take a mudra of your choice. Close your eyes. And we begin by turning the attention inward. So acknowledge yourself for everything it took for you to get on your mat today. And now we leave that behind. It's already happened. And now is the time for yoga. As the first Yoga Sutra of Patanjali shares with us. Now is the time for yoga. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your low belly. And ask yourself, what is my intention, my purpose for my practice today? And listen from the sensations underneath your palms along your center line. Listen from the energetic waves that arise as you keep your attention inward in your body. And clearly state to yourself your intention for your practice today. Now join your hands in prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Lift your heart higher into your thumbs and spread your fingers wide. Let your seat reflect the strength you already have within you and the radiance, the ripple effect you know is possible and always happening from you. May we dedicate our efforts collectively to uplifting our own unique energy and creating a powerful ripple effect out into the world. Inspiring uplifted levels of energy, higher vibrations. The aims of yoga. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. All right, yogis, we'll begin in child's pose. So go ahead and slide your props off to the side. If you were seated on a block or a cushion, just leave it by the side so it's close for you and within reaching distance. And then come to the back of your mat, begin in Vajrasana. Then separate your knees about as wide as your sticky mat. Give yourself some space to lay your rib cage between your thighs. Then walk your hands forward, come down to your forearms. Now lay your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, right onto the earth. If that's too much, you can always bring in one of your props to support your third eye. But give some stimulation to this major energy center, the center of intuition, inner wisdom, inspiration, and insight. And with your head supported by the earth, now start to generate your Ujjayi Pranayama, the breath we use in the Vinyasa practice. It's about 4 counts on the inhale through the nose, 4 counts on the exhale through the nose. And with your bones supported, notice the pulse through your back and side body as you generate this pranic-filled breath, Ujjayi. Now crawl your fingertips more forward. As you reach your fingertips towards the top of your mat, pull your hips to the back. Create an opposition within you. Root through your left palm, slightly lift your hips, lace your right arm underneath your left armpit, lay your right cheek down, breathe here. Continue to press down through your left palm, drag your hips back, and lift your breath behind your heart space. Start to open up your upper body. Let's switch sides. Return your right hand forward, remain in child's pose, press through your right palm, lace your left arm under, and take a few rounds of breath here. In the first part of the practice, we are holding shapes closer to the earth, and we begin to gently coax the body open through simple movements and breath awareness. This helps spark the mind-body connection. So when we get more into the deeper parts of our practice, our breath and movements can create a meditation in motion. Child's pose. Come back to center. Now ground your knuckles of your hands. Rise on up to a tabletop. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. In your first down dog, move around in a way that feels good to you and get to know your body today. So how we feel is different every day depending on what we've been doing, what we've been experiencing, what we've been thinking and eating. All of our actions are processed through the body. So get to know your unique energy today. Pedal out your knees, shake your hips, and then settle into stillness. Set your gaze between your ankles. This is your drishti, your eye gaze. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, yogis, inhale, sweep your right leg high. Get long from your right wrist through your right toes. On your exhale, shift forward through a plank pose. Draw your knee to your nose. Now step to your right thumb. Inhale, Dragonfly Twist. I'm going to turn to face y'all. So in Dragonfly Twist, pull your right knee in towards your heart. Extend your right arm high. All right, now right hand to your right hip. Listen carefully. Pivot all 10 toes off the right edge of your mat. So I'll externally rotate my right hip open, internally rotate my left hip. So all 10 toes are facing the right side of the mat. Let's make this into a flow. Drop your hips down, reach your right arm back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. My left hand, or my supporting hand, is a little more forward than my shoulder. That'll give you that access to opening up across your heart. Okay, listen carefully. Press through the knife edge of your back foot. Ground through your front foot. Inhale, side plank variation. So lift your hips high. Your toes are all still facing the outer edge of your mat. Let's do that with 2 more rounds of breath. Exhale, dip down. Do you feel that opening up through your hips? Inhale, open. Different sensation here. Again, exhale, drop down. Inhale, we rise and fill up. Pivot all 10 toes to face the top of your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Set your gaze between your heels and notice the difference between your 2 sides. Left side, inhale, float your left leg up. On your exhale, step to your left thumb. Inhale, open up for your twist. So your hips are neutral, you're unwinding across your spine. Let your heart lift up towards the heavens. All right, slightly position your right hand more forward. On your exhale, spin your toes to the left edge of your mat. When you're ready, drop your hips down. Stay for a moment. Notice how this feels. Notice the difference from this side to your right side. With your inhale, lift, arc your side ribs towards the sky and rainbow your top arm open. 2 more rounds with breath. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, open up. Last one, exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift and open and spin your toes to the top of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice work, yogis. On your inhale, roll forward into high plank pose. We'll break down our vinyasa together. First one, lower your knees to the earth. With your exhale is one integrated unit, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes and really seal the tops of your feet to the mat. Notice where your hands are. Pull your hands back so your thumbs are in alignment with your lowest rib. On your inhale, activate your back body. Lift your heart, lift your head, gazes to the mat. Exhale, lower down. Press into your hands, shift back through child's pose. With your next inhale, downward facing dog. So we'll be taking multiple vinyasas, high to low push-up, up dog to down dog throughout the practice. You can always modify the way we just did or make it your own, yogi. Next inhale, look forward, bend your knees a lot. Step walk or hop your feet up to your hands. With your feet at the top of your mat, choose either feet separated at hip distance or big toes touching. Then slide your palms to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine, extend your tail back, your crown forward, plug your upper arm bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. With your gaze at your fingertips or your eyes closed, take a moment here to remember your intention. What's the unique energy that's calling you into the next step on your yogic journey today? What's the energy you want to amplify with every cycle of conscious breath? Claim it now, yogi. And take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, so at the top of the mat, let's take a look at Tadasana, child's pose, or Tadasana, mountain pose. Turn your palms forward. Really anchor down through all four corners of your feet. As you press down, now lift your quadriceps up so you're activating your legs. As you do that, slide your tailbone down, zip up your low belly. Make a loop of energy from your core down into the floor, back up into your core. This is the integration of your legs to your center. Now draw your upper arm bones back, shine your palms forward. Tadasana is the blueprint for all yoga poses, so we'll be creating this shape within our side planks. Let's stretch the side body open and prepare for side plank variations. Here we go. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Listen carefully. Catch your left wrist with your right hand. On your exhale, side lean to the right side of your mat. Now dig your heels down even more. Anchor your tailbone down. Zip up your low belly. On your exhale, dip deeper, even more. That's it. Inhale, both arms up. Come to center. Notice the difference between your two sides. All right. Catch your right wrist. Exhale, side lean to the left side of your mat. So sweep your hips to the right. Lean your heart to the left. And peel open your intercostal muscles. Make space for more breath. Inhale, come to center, Vashistasana, reach up and look up. Exhale, seal your palms, trace your center line, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, palms to shin, gazes to the earth. We'll take our vinyasa. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. On your exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. In your home base pose, a down dog, set your gaze at your heels. Hear and feel your breath. Every pose is an opportunity to expand your breath and explore your energy. All right, Sane, one breath, one movement. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Palms to shins, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, drop your head. Press through your feet, inhale, rise, reach all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Remember your intention. Inhale, reach both arms up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, side lean to the right. Inhale, center. Switch sides. Catch your right wrist, side lean to the left. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, pour forward and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, move through your vinyasa. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, lift your hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice work, yogis. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, knee to your nose. Step to your right thumb. Lower your back knee down. Both arms up. Anjaneyasana. So in Anjaneyasana, we want to scissor the legs together. So squeeze your inner thighs together. Start to drive your energy and your attention to your center line. With your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your heart away from your hips. And exhale, cross your center line, prayer twist. Take a few rounds of breath here. The spine moves in 6 directions. Flexion, extension, lateral side bending, and twist on both sides. So we're warming up the spine, warming up all the tissues supporting the spine, and activating the power of our center. Inhale, come back, both arms up. Listen carefully. Exhale, frame your front foot, pull your hips back over your left knee, flex your right toes, bow over your right shin. Warm up the hamstring, Ardha Hanumanasana. There's a couple breaths here. Get specific. Pull the knife edge, the pinky toe edge of your right foot towards your outer right hip. Notice, do you feel greater sensation there, an activation of your IT band? All right, next inhale, slide forward, both hands to the ground. Step back, Vinyasa flow, or simply meet in downward facing dog. The Vinyasas are optional. They add more heat, strength, and opening to your practice. Left side, inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step to your left thumb, lower your right knee down. I like to keep my back toes tucked under for more support. Inhale, both arms up. All right, exhale, hands to heart center. Here, with your hands at heart, emphasize hugging into your center line. So press down into the floor, lift your low belly up. Take a big breath in, and exhale, prayer twist. Cross your right arm over your left thigh, hands to heart center. Now, if this is ever too much for you, you can come back to the twist we did at the beginning with your right hand down, left arm up. Dragonfly or easy twist. This is deeper. If you want to intensify, you can always pop your back leg up. Every pose is adaptable to meet your unique needs. Come to center, both arms high. Exhale, touch the ground, straighten your left leg, slide your left hip crease back, reach your heart forward, exhale, bow. Again, get specific. Activate through your feet. Pull the knife edge back through your left hip. Press your left big toe mound away from you. Next inhale, crawl forward through your low lunge. Step back, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, yogis, let's play a little bit here. Inhale, high plank pose. On your exhale, you're going to tap your knees down to the ground. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, tap your knees down, low belly back. Inhale, straighten your legs. If this is too much, you can place your knees down and do leg extensions back. We'll do 5 more or 6 more if you're doing with the knees down. I'll lead you through 5 more together. Exhale, inhale. Nice and steady. Just tap and gracefully touch the earth. Come right back up. Downward facing dog. Notice the temperature on your skin now. When we do core work, it's like igniting the fire at your low belly, and it helps to create tapas, the transformative heat within. Let's continue to grow the inner fire. Inhale, shift forward, high plank pose. On your exhale, draw your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, kick back, 3-point high plank. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, 3-point high plank. So keep your hips steady. Listen carefully. On your exhale, tap your left arm. Kick your foot beyond your left wrist. Inhale, fallen triangle. This is a side plank variation. Let your right foot be as high to the top of your mat as you can. And then play with the shape, yogis. Exhale, left hand back to the earth. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower your right foot down. And notice the difference between your two sides. Let's build on the left. Inhale, shift forward, high push-up pose. Float your left foot up, flex your left toes. Exhale, tap your tricep. Inhale, three-point high plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, cross, tap your right arm. Kick out, maybe beyond your blocks. Inhale, fallen triangle. Lift your hips up higher to the sky. Sweep your top arm up and over for more side body opening. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, both feet down, come to the earth. Knees down, Vajrasana, sit on your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Close your eyes and tune in. Notice the depth and the pace of your breath now. Notice what muscles within you feel ignited, opened. Notice where you are experiencing an awakening within your body and your breath. And remember your intention. As you're creating more space physically through your body, can you let each inhale be an invitation of the energy you came to your mat for? And each exhale be a powerful pathway for cleansing, letting go of what you no longer need or what's not in alignment with your intention. This is bringing purpose to your practice, yogis. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, yogis, we're going to add on. Downward facing dog. Step your feet together at the back of your mat. Come forward, high plank pose. Slide your tailbone down towards your heels. Zip up your low belly. With your feet together, spin both heels to the right, left arm up to the sky. Vashistasana, side plank. All right, notice my right hand is slightly in front of my right shoulder to give me some more space. All 10 toes are flexed, activated. Pull your toes towards your nose. Gently float your right foot up. Step your right foot in front of your left, or your left foot in front of your right thigh bone. Keep your left arm high or bring your hand to your hip for more support. This is an option, a way to modify side plank, lessen the intensity. Come back to the blueprint. You see Tadasana in this shape. Float your top leg up again. This time, bend your knee, tap your big toe mound down behind your bottom leg. Open up, wild thing. A back bend variation of side plank. Very carefully bring your left hand to your left hip. Come back to the neutral position, side plank. Look down, high push up. Keep your feet together. We'll spin and switch sides. Turn your heels to the left side of your mat. Right arm up to the sky, side plank. Catch your hip. Activate your feet. Reach your heart away from your heels. Get as long as you can. Full body integration. Now float your top foot up. Step in front of you. Hips a little higher. Notice how this feels. We've been here before. All right, come back to neutral. Wild things. Step your top leg behind your supported leg. Open up, back bend. And on your exhale, high push-up pose, downward facing dog. Let me turn to face y'all. Okay, yogis, with your inner flame ignited, let's put all this into a flow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Listen carefully. Exhale, high plank variation. Tap your right knee towards your left arm. Left hand to your hip. Woo! Kick out. Side plank variation, core strengthening, or you can keep your foot to the earth for fallen triangle, you choose. Exhale, high plank, knee to nose. Place your right foot to your inner left thigh. Turn, side plank variation, right arm up to the sky. Catch your right knee with your right hand. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Set your gaze. Go from chaos and challenge into purpose direction. Steady with your breath and your vision. On your exhale, step into eagle pose, Garuda Asana. Wrap your left arm under, left leg over. Keep your vision set, yogis. On your next inhale, rise on up, one leg Tadasana, both arms high. Float your left thigh parallel to your mat. Big movement. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, wild thing. Cross your right foot to the outside of the left side of your mat. Inhale, back bend, side plank variation. Drop your head back, let this feel good. Exhale, Vinyasa flow. All right, notice how that feels. Activated on one side of your body. Let's put it into practice on the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, cross kick out from fallen triangle, or activate your core strength, float your right foot up, or left foot up. Both hands down, knee to nose. Side plank with tree legs. Catch your top knee. This takes some skills. Step forward. Press down through your left big toe mound. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. If you've fallen or started to wobble, come back into the flow now. For eagle pose, step forward. Take your bind. Bring focus. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Float your right thigh in line with the earth. Exhale, step back. Take your variation of side plank, wild thing, or any other adaptation that calls you now. Exhale, both hands to the earth, downward facing dog. Knees to the ground, child's pose, or Vajrasana. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Tune in. After you've taken on challenge, balance, focus, and intention. What's the energy that you're experiencing within your body and your breath now? Deep inhale, open mouth exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, yogis, drop one hip to the ground. Extend your right leg forward. We're coming back to the tree legs. Left foot into your inner right thigh. Both arms up. Exhale, pour forward over your right leg. Keep your chin reaching towards your shin. Gaze beyond your toes. You can even pull yourself deeper into the stretch. And now exhale, let your head go. Bow. So forehead to your right shin. Couple more breaths. Next inhale, lift your gaze. We'll switch sides. Left leg long, Vashistasana. Right foot to your inner left thigh. Both arms up on your inhale. On your exhale, pull your belly back. So initiate this fold from your center. Take a few breaths, extending with your gaze. So chin forward, get a little longer from your low back through your vision. And now exhale, drop your head. Allow yourself to surrender into the shape. Deep, full breaths, yogis. Next inhale, lift your gaze, slowly come up. Either lay all the way down in Shavasana or meet me in a seated meditation. If you have the space, it's always great to come into a full surrender corpse pose at the end. Or in our shortened Time together. Come into your simple seat. Close your eyes. Both shapes facilitate our senses bending inward. And reflect on the journey that you've taken on your mat today. Notice how your body feels and how your breath flows through you now. Challenging poses that require us to integrate at our centers and strengthen out in all directions have an uplifting effect generally on our physical energy. Notice the impact mentally, emotionally, and spiritually right now as well. If you're in a supine position, if you're in Shavasana, please rise up to a seat. And let's meet with our hands united at heart center. Long, tall, proud spine, yogis. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye and seal the wisdom, the opening, and the insights from your body. Seal them into your mind. May we move forward through our days with our yoga leading the way. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much for sharing your practice in the side plank flow. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to see you again very soon. Please join us on roundglass.com. Be well.